because if most of it is computerized, and if you decided to go against that idea and to employ people, you'd have to pay them an exorbitant wage that you couldn't afford. I mean, it works both ways now. There are certain jobs that haven't changed. Like, I don't think the job of a shopkeeper has changed. You buy goods and you wait until the customer decides and you sell it to that person. The actual mechanics of how you put that money into the till may have changed, but there are certain jobs haven't changed. And all right, in his time there were no mechanized transport. Today there are buses, but the job of the person who had a horse that trundled people about was the same type of job as the person sitting in a cab in a bus. It's the nature of the job. What has changed is the way people do a piece of work, but the piece of work is still there. A person playing the piano in those days, it's just possible that they still had harpsichords, but today got pianos. No way has the job of piano tuning changed since Marx's time. There's no way. Maybe a guitar you can tune up by watching a little instrument. Yeah? But even then you have to do it by ear. There are certain things haven't changed, but most of the things, or most of the manufacturing things have changed. The manufacturing things have changed, and basically because the use of computers and machines, what he was forecasting with his looms is completely correct. The problem is what to do with all these human beings, because you can't give them any useful work. So, I think he should have concentrated on the meaning of society more than how society works. The Luddites, wrong as they were trying to destroy the machines, at least they understood that their jobs would be gone. And if their jobs would be gone, then what are they going to do 24 hours a day? One man with a tractor can produce enough food now, for thousands of people. There's no, at the time of haymaking, there's the community doesn't get together to cut the produce, the cereals. It's just, so in a way, the problem of society has changed, unfortunately. It's what to do with all these millions of people who haven't got anything useful to do.
And this question doesn't seem to come up very often, does it?
Well, it doesn't come up. It's very good of you to bring it up. It's a very important thing indeed. If you're an artist, of course, that hasn't changed all that much, because you still have to do your own thinking and your own way of doing it. So you can work with teams if you want to, but you still.
Well, this is our end point of this, because, as you know, we work with quite a big group of people.
Yes, but then you come to his money value, the money values. That is to say, you can't. As much as you appreciate each other and pat each other on the back and saying, this is great what you're doing, you still have to eat and have somewhere to live. And clearly one of you has to make enough of society's money, the other side's money, so that you can actually do what you're doing. I mean, it is a difficult situation, completely. It's a very difficult situation. So I'd rather not, I was wrong in mentioning artists, really, because that is, you know, the problem of artists are, you know, is much less than an ordinary person born into a family of, say, 5, go through some rubbishy school which, you know, learns nothing, lucky to survive the other kids because they don't know anything either. Their values are, have been hammered out of them. It is very difficult, and then you're on the scrap heap. Or if you're not on the scrap heap, you're going to do a job that you haven't got a clue why you're doing. And then there is the boozer, and then there is other ways of getting through life, you know. But if you look at it from a society point of view, it's very unfortunate, because I suppose Marx was a communist socialist, or somebody who cared for other people, and so on and so forth. He must have known that people have to have something which will keep them going, and they feel that when they're doing something, somebody whom they don't know will benefit from their work.